Hello all, welcome to what is undoubtedly, in my mind, the greatest race circuit in the UK, Silverstone. Or is it? You see, Silverstone on paper is nearly the complete package. Silverstone Circuit is located in England, next to the Northamptonshire villages of Silverstone and Whittlebury. So shouldn't it be known as Silverbury? Or Whittlestone? Anyway, I digress. Silverstone has some of the best corner complexes, with Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel all being among the greatest corners in Formula 1. But whilst over the years we've seen numerous changes to Silverstone, including a BRDC and the new Silverstone wing, it brings to question, while undoubtedly the new facilities were a definite improvement, has the circuit changed for the better? You see, for those who, like myself, only started watching F1 at the start of the last decade, you might be wondering, which layout do you mean? And to that, I reply, the one that's been in front of us all the time. You see, behind this concrete wall and catch fencing, we have the criminally forgotten bridge and priory corners. This was truly the best Silverstone layout. To make room on Donington Park's calendar to switch to Formula 1 and MotoGP British Grand Prix, it was announced in 2009 that Silverstone would host the British Grand Prix for MotoGP as well. Notice the key word there, as well. The original plan was for them to do a straight swap. Silverstone would host MotoGP and Donington would host Formula 1. However, Donington couldn't afford to fund the Formula 1 Grand Prix. The track didn't meet FIA safety standards. And why is all this relevant? Because Silverstone having to change their circuit to accommodate the MotoGP bikes meant that we lost out on the best sequence in Formula 1. The change started out at Abbey. Instead of a fast right, it led into a chicane, which was a left and then a quick right flicking into one of the greatest corners in Formula 1 history. That corner was Bridge. Bridge was one of those corners that absolutely terrified the best drivers out there. Approaching it at nearly 170 mph, having to do a flat out right-hander, and much like turn 1 at today's Silverstone. However, unlike the corner now at turn 1, it's undulating downhill, and the track was a lot narrower with a lot less runoff, meaning the chance for mistake was much higher, but also resulting in a much higher consequence if you went off. And then on the Exeter Bridge, you had a heavy braking zone that was so bumpy going into Priory. This was such a challenging corner because you had a sharp left-hander coming up on you and you had to come at it with such speed and it was so bumpy, so much character. And then you had the final part of the old circuit, which was just another tight left-hander, almost 90 degrees. Again, very bumpy, had to use a lot of curb back then. Which then led you on to Luffield, and now you're on the part of the circuit they still use today. So, what is the point of this video? Yes, I've made an observation that the old layout used to be a thing, but it's been right there in front of us on Assetto Corsa, and I'm yet to see one mod that has successfully recaptured some of that magic. Now, I am in no way a modding expert, I haven't even made a single mod, but surely there must be a possibility to get this magical layout of Silverstone back onto our sim racing screens. I don't know, you guys decide. Do you want to see the old Silverstone back? I sure do. And whilst I completely understand that in the real world, the new section of Silverstone allows much more overtaking and higher possibility of racing, as a spectacle, as a sight to drive, you can't beat the old layout. So if there's anyone else that wants this old layout back, then please share this video around and let's get the modding community talking for 2020 to get the proper Silverstone circuit back.